Hi everyone, I am Devasurya S. I'm doing industrial engineering in PSG College of Technology. I'm gonna say something about my mini project which have been for supply chain management. So my mini project has been entitled as KPI Analysis on Production and Improvement for a Discrete Manufacturing Industry. So let's go on into my project. So these are the contents I'm gonna cover for this project. So you can see company profile, introduction, problem definition, literature survey, objectives, methodology, performance measurement, data collection, data analysis, suggestions to the industry, and last but not least, reference. So moving on to company profile. So I have chosen Advantech Industries, which is electronic based industry. This industry is known for manufacturing of industrial CPU card and IPC chassis series, which combined as complete IPC combo and formed a complete system component supply plant for IPC industrial automation, gradually building an international visibility. Yeah, of course. They manufacture vast range of automation controllers that we widely use in the industries. DAC, which is been commonly called as data acquisition and communication, industrial computers, modular IPCs, and industrial protocol gateways, which have been widely used in IoT devices. The location of the industry is in Bangalore and as well as in Mysore. All of the manufacturing process which have been followed in Advantech industry has been certified by ISO 9001 is to 2015, which is well implemented 5S lean and cell concepts. This industry produces an intelligent network and AI based detection solution for device monitoring and predictive maintenance that ensures stable operation and convenient management for IoT devices. So these are the major components that have been produced in the Advantech industry. So you can see AIMB 705. This product has been used in the industries as an industrial motherboards for the industrial computers. So furthermore, UTX 3117, which is a industrial gateway which have been used for IoT devices, which have been used as a pathway for cloud as well as industrial data to get into connection. Another device which have been assembled through them is Mio 5272. So this Mio is a single board computer that have been used in small scale industries. So these are the major products that have been widely asked by the customers throughout the world. Let's get into introduction. So we need to know what is supply chain management before dealing into this. So what is supply chain management? Supply chain management is the centralized management of the flow of goods and services, and also includes all the process that transform raw materials into final products. So why we need to do this measurement? So for this we need to know what is performance measurement. Performance measurement is the process of collecting, analyzing, or reporting information regarding the performance of an individual, group, organization, or system or component. So this performance measurement has some framework which have been includes balanced scorecard, and another one is key performance indicator. So let us get to know what is balanced scorecard. This balanced scorecard has been used by various organizations to manage the implementation of corporate strategies. So the key performance indicators which have been used in this project, which is a method of choosing important or critical performance measures usually in the organizational context. So these KPIs are designed to monitor sectors and activities in organizations. So we can able to monitor whatever happening inside the organization. So they help to evaluate what actions are successful and where there is potential for optimization, as well as where they can save money. So what is the problem that have been faced in the industry? My Advantech industry that have been chosen has a major problem that they could not able to make the turnover as per their requirement. Sometimes they have been experiencing some losses because of improper guidance to where the improvement has to be done. One of the newer approaches refer on measuring performances of organizations is through key performance indicators. Thus, my project will be proposed as a study to help the board of managing directors to view what will be the significant status they are now in their business, followed by literature survey. So I have gone through various literatures which tells me where I can able to take some measurements and improvements and analysis for my mini project. So this is the first literature survey. First literature I've been chosen, developing a key performance indicator tree for lean and smart production systems, which have been written by G. Anti. So it has been published in Elsevier Journal. And about this project, the paper shows the hierarchical structure of KPIs, which allows supporting and measuring the performance under strategical and tactical and operational perspective. The way the perspective has been changes based on their tactical, strategical, and operational, which have been influenced here. The KPI structure provides a useful tool for manufacturing industries as well as the managers. It allows identifying the relationship among different KPIs and giving consistent with operational improvement and flow shop control. So moving on to the next literature, which is benchmarking holistic optimization potential in a manufacturing industry. So which have been written by Walter Manna, and it has been published in the Elsevier Journal, and it has been published in the year 2019. So what will be the theme of this literature, which is it presents that the development of a sector specific benchmark using the ultra efficiency framework. So they have been using a framework which have been sector specific, and in order to cover all 5 fields of action, the indicator set is extended with further relevant KPIs. The developed benchmarking framework is supposed to enable a comparison of companies within the industrial sectors like food processing, automotive, mechanical engineering, and electronics. Since my project has been dealing with the electronics, this will be a good research foundation that I got. So moving on to the third literature, which is sustainable supply chain management key performance indicators as an element for measuring the processes. So the author which have been written is Blanca and Judy. So it has been published in the year 2019. So the theme of the paper is that the KPIs have been used to measure the supply chain and a reference model for the implementation of sustainable indicators, which have been marked as SU KPIs. This is the way they call the sustainable indicators. A content analysis was also carried out in order to indicate the interest of authors in measuring the performance in sustainable and green supply chains. So nowadays, green supply chain will be a major role that have been taken by the government as well as private sectors. So having sustainable supply chain will be a good deal for the environment as well as for the industry. So moving on to the fourth literature, which is key performance indicators in the production of the future, which have been written by Robert Chopin. So the journal which have been published is Procedia, and the publisher which was Elsevier. And the theme of the journal is that KPIs are a way to capture changes in the production This paper analyzes typical KPIs and represent their mathematical interconnection in a graph representation. In addition, a structured framework is presented in which KPIs are linked to Industry 4.0 related changes in the production. From this paper only I have taken some analysis way of solving through graphical representation. So this paper helps me a great deal for doing analysis and for giving some suggestions to the company. The fifth and last literature survey, which have been is tracing the interrelationship between key performance indicators and the production cost using Bayesian networks. It has been published in the year 2019 and it has been written by Suraj Panikar, and the journal which was published is Elsevier. So, what is the theme of the literature, which is the KPI values at different organizational levels is challenging due to the complex interactions between the manufacturing decision as well as variables and desired targets. So, the attributes that have been giving into contact in the ways of different organization plays a major role. To characterize the interrelationship between the manufacturer decisions and the variables and selected KPIs, it is shown that the approach which can enable appropriate values for the estimation for decisions and variables for achieving desired KPIs. So, at last, of all the 5 papers, I have synchronized some matters around it, and I have been taken a summary which I have been want to say. That is, the importance of KPI in the industry has been identified, and the different perspectives of connection KPIs with various terms provides an operational improvement and shop floor control. By using relevant KPIs in the relevant industrial sector will enables higher advantage in interpreting as well as identifying the ways of improvement. Hence, the selection of KPI plays a major role. The analysis of KPI with the mathematical graphical representation will provide the range of possibility in areas of importance and enables it with significant influence of the characters with other attributes. Hence, the KPI values has a complex interaction with the decisions and thereby helping industrial managers to give suggestions on the way of improvements for the sustainable supply chain. So these are the objectives, the aim of my project, and what it can need to undergo. So my aim of the project was to develop certain KPIs for a manufacturing industry which have been taken as Advantech Industry Bangalore, which would help the managing directors to know where they are and where they can improve their performance in the industry. So there are always 2 things which have been in the project control, which is in scope and which is out of scope. The things which are in scope is KPIs for the production site is studied, KPIs in the area of productivity and capacity have been studied, a suggested way of measuring KPIs for the selected KPIs have been studied. The things which are out of scope are the performance indicators within human quality, leadership, sustainability and values. Then the KPIs for the whole organization, which is nearly not possible. The implementation plan of the KPI for the industry, which will be a great question mark, but we can give some suggestions, but the way they can take those decisions will be under managerial directors. So this is the methodology that I have been followed for doing this mini project. For the step 1, I have selected the industry. For the step 2, identifying the problem statement and specification of the objective and where will be the scope of the project that lies. For step 3, framing and selection of different KPIs relevant to the industry. For step 4, collection of data for various KPIs. Step 5, calculation of these KPIs from the collected data and interpreting using graphical methods. And step 6 will be the desired suggestions that to be given to the company. So moving on to performance measurement. In this project, the following performance measurement have been taken, and the data for the from the industry will be around for past 6 months of time period. So you can see what are all the performance measured KPIs that have been chosen: throughput ratio, quality ratio, actual to planned scrap ratio, finished goods ratio. So these are all quality oriented, and followed by the production oriented, which was perfect order measurement, production volume, rate of return, customer order cycle time, and production downtime. So let's go on. As I already said, these are the data I have been collected in the industry. So you can see the past 6 months data: November, December, January, February, March, and April. So these are the data, and these are the analysis I have been performed using MS Excel. So these are the result of those analysis. We will discuss this in the further slides from one by one KPIs. So before moving on to KPIs, we need to know what are those meaning for that. Throughput rate will be the ratio of output quantity to actual busy time. You can see OQ, which have been represented as output quantity. So here the products are UTX, AMB, and MIO, and the ABT will be actual busy time. This can be calculated by actual production time plus actual delay time. This KPI measures how much product a machine produces within a given amount of time. So this gives an entire industry's throughput rate per hour. So this is the graphical representation of this throughput rate. You can see there will be an increasing trend in the graph, which is really appreciable to the industry. And we need only few suggestions for this throughput rate, which will be discussed later. Quality ratio. So the ratio of desired product quantity to the output quantity will be the quality ratio. So you can see what is desired quantity will be the primary product which the production process is originally designed for. The quality ratio will be determined the quality level of the product manufactured by the industry. So this is the graph I have been got through this analysis. So you can see there will be a declining trend in the quality ratio. So it will be a major concern for the industry as of for March to April. You can see there will be a constant way of trend. So they have been following some relations with respect to the quality ratio. So we need to tight some works with related to the quality, which have been discussed in the further slides. Let's wait for it. After that, actual to planned scrap ratio. Actual to planned scrap ratio, it will be the actual SQ will be divided by planned SQ. This actual SQ will be the ratio which relates to the actual quantity of scrap to planned quantity of scrap. So you can see this data. This is the graphical representation that I have been got through the analysis. And you can see there will be increasing in the trend for actual to planned scrap ratio. Since it is the electronic industry, we cannot able to foresee what will be the future and what will be the demand with respect to the industry, and it's very rare to get actual to planned scrap ratio as equal in the electronical industrial aspect. So this will be a great deal for the company, and the suggestions will be under the further slides. So the finished goods ratio, you can see the ratio of desired product quantity to the input quantity will be the finished goods ratio. So this finished goods ratio will let us know about how many products that have been completing throughout the process, and how much the output quantity will be coming out through the industry. So this is the major graphical representation that have been taken from the analysis. So FGR, you can see there will be an increasing trend, but in the December and January, there will be a decreasing trend in the finished good ratio, as that is the significance of new year of production. So there will be some changes with regards to the product specification. So since the labor has to maintain their new production rate and their new ways of increasing their order, so there will be some problem that have been happened in the year first. So this happens in the industry, so we can have some suggestions for that. So moving on to scrap ratio, the scrap quantity to the output quantity will be the scrap ratio. This scrap ratio will give us how much scrap that have been coming out through the industry. As I said before, the scrap ratio will be relatively high in the electronic industry, since if there will be a major amount of returns in the electronic industry, and there will be a major number of problems that occurs since due to minor voltage fluctuations, so in the industry during making. So you can see there will be an increasing trend in the scrap ratio. In the April, in the April and the January, it had reaches the peak of 0.02. So moving on to production downtime. Production downtime is the ratio of production idle time by the total available time to run or produce. So this production downtime will says how much hour or how much rate the equipments that have been used in the industry will be failing. You can see the total available time will be equal to number of shifts per week into number of working times in hours. The production idle time will be number of shifts per week into industrial break time per day plus regular maintenance time per day plus unexpected breakdown. This industrial break time, which includes eating period for the laborers and having some coffees or breaks in between, and the regular maintenance time will be for the equipments, and unexpected breakdowns will be also for the equipments which have been occurring unexpectedly. So you can see the production downtime the product and I can related the Excel spreadsheet. You can see the number of months here and what are the data that have been used for the production idle time and total production time that have been taken from the industry, and the analysis have been performed, and you can see the graphical representation in the right hand side, where the production downtime has been significantly having an uncertainty, so that you can see the January and April has been reached the peak value. As for the 2 months ratio, you can see the increase. For November and December there will be significantly low, but in the January that has been increasing, as well as in the February and March it has been significantly low, and it has been increasing in the April. So there will be a need of preventive maintenance need to be followed into the industry. So we will discuss this in later. So next KPI will be perfect order measurement, POM. This perfect order measurement will be the ratio of number of errors per order to total number of orders. This POM helps the industry to identify their order placement towards customer and how fast it reaches the customer without failure. So the KPI has been playing a major role in customer satisfaction. So you can see the analysis that have been used through MS Excel, and this will be the graphical representation where you can see a constant ratio of POM, so which is really appreciable to the industry, as they are having a significant way of dealing the customers. So it is really appreciable. Rate of returns, this is the last KPI I think. The rate of return will be the total item returns to the and total item shipped. So this rate of return will be need to be as low as possible, since the rate of return will be a great deal to the company. The rate of return will evaluate the percentage of products that have been sent back to the company, the returns or expenses that have been to be avoided. As they are the products, they need to processed all over and again. So if imagine an AMB which have been shipped through cargo, and due to some uneven packing or uneven driving of the vehicle, the product can able to shake and able to get some problems during breakage by during this travel. So this will be a great deal. The customer will really needs to exchange the product, so they will return the product. So this will be a great deal for the company, as they need to reconsider the shipping, and as they need to reconsider the product for what they have given back. So you can see the Excel spreadsheet where these are the companies total items shipped and total items returned, and this is the rate of return. You can see the rate of return has been significantly low as for now, but it will be a good ratio if it's really moving to 2%. Production volume. This KPI tracks the total number of products that have been manufactured over a set of period of time. The good production volume is the one that satisfies demand but does not leave too much inventory in stocks. The actual production volume of the AIMB 705 per month is 60 items. So, but they can able to be significantly vary over the period of time as through the customer demand and as through the trend. You can see these are the products product number of items that have been sent to the customer for each month, and in the right side we can see the production volume, and it has been significantly increasing as the specification has been updated. Because of the gradual updation, the product is still surviving in the market and with a higher deal of profit. Of the other KPI, which is customer order cycle time. The customer order cycle time will be the ratio of requested delivery time minus purchase order creation time. So this KPI is for MIO, that is MIO single board computers, because the number of order is very high, so it implicates on the customer satisfaction. So in our case, the maximum promising time is 1 month, and the KPI measures how long it can takes to deliver a customer order after the purchase order has been received. So you can see the customer order graphical representation of analysis. So you can the analysis which shows the significant rise as over the time, and there will be a constant increase for a 2 month rate. That is, you can see the December there will be a problem in customer order cycle time, and in the February there will be a problem, and in the April also there will be a problem. So the production process will be need to be addressed there, and the raw materials that have been need to be addressed there. So we can see in these suggestions what we can do for it. So from all those 10 KPIs, I have come across all those 10 KPIs, and these are the suggestions that I need to give to the industry so as to give continuous improvement for the process and as well as in the production. At first, for the scrap ratio, the scrap ratio has been frequently increasing around 3 months once. Thus, the level on site towards choosing the raw materials and engineering them, as well as properly adding with use of closed loop vision systems, and create and maintenance the bill of materials that have been needed for each product. And for finished good ratio, for this KPI it has been declining in the end of the year, which means which in the after every end of an year there will be a problem in the finished good ratio. Thus, by increasing the demand for inventory with good forecast, along with review the business pricing strategy, and we need to try to optimize our supply chain. The actual to planned scrap ratio has been obviously high, as the industry is an electronic based sector. So by optimizing the way they assess the lean manufacturing process, communicate engineering, and manufacturing changes, as well as the way they document the product data through their supply chain. The way the documentation will plays a major role in actual to planned scrap ratio. If the priority is granted to improvising and assessing all the manufacturing process, it can become a lot more easier to decrease the quality of scrap and rework. For the quality ratio, since the quality ratio have been not in a good way, the company wants to focus on customer centric quality. The company needs to move for customer centric quality and need to identify and then need to eliminate what are the process waste that have been come across, along with the communication to team, and identify the leadership and accountability which can be handled precise to do process improvement. For throughput ratio, which have been showing a significant rise, thus it will be a good indication for the company. Throughput ratio will be also called as production rate. For further improvements, the company wants to eliminate the bottleneck, review the existing workflow, reduce the part rejection rate, improve the employee training, and recognize their efforts by rewarding. Moving on to the other KPI, which is production downtime, which is the number of failures that the machine will be undergoing. So the production downtime has been frequent for every 3 months, and it is necessary to conduct regular maintenance, manufacturing effective maintenance, and overall effective maintenance. And we need to track down all those downtime, and we need to replace those equipments and set some specific manufacturing plan goals. The perfect order measurement. The perfect order measurement KPI has been significantly followed and has been given in a good position for the industry by having proper planning and scheduling, and transportation, customer feedback, along with the upright documentation of supply chain. It is possible to still improve on customer satisfaction. For the rate of return, the trend line for the rate of return has been showing shows that there is less returning of products towards the company. So this helps the company to provide full confidence on their product and visionary. So they need to keep, even though they have a significantly good reaction, they need to have a keen eye on quality of raw material and shipping, which provides by the company to the customer. As the products or electronics, minute distortion will make the product to damage and result in return. Production volume is number of output that have been prepared by the industry, so that have been manufactured by the industry. So this production volume shows a seasonal spike as the demand will rise accordingly. So since the trend line gives an increasing sight, it is a good position for the company in utilizing the assets of the company. So for further improvement, we need to have a proper forecast, and continuous training for the employees and good maintenance will provide more yield in the production. So as far as the customer order cycle time, there will be a major drawback is because of delay in raw material procurement and switching of workers to various departments, often which constantly been hitting the target for completion. To improvise this customer order cycle time, we need to select a good raw material supplier. So this raw material supplier selection will be playing a major role in customer order cycle time, and scheduling of the workers load will also be need to foresee in order to take consideration. So by all those 10 KPIs, we have come to the conclusion that we could conclude that Advantech industry faces many critical parameters which could not be met. Being a small scale company with less number of resources, which plays a vital role in pulling down some of the marginal KPIs which could have met the standards. So the suggestion for the company industry will be help for the betterment of the future. That's how I'm seeing this. If proper resources like installation of automation, more labor resources, and better exposure to the marketing as well as manufacturing will change over the company's perspective ups and down. Yeah, it will really change it. New customers have to be found using this, appropriate marketing leads, number of customer complaints will need to be reduced, and overall employee turnover has need to be improvised. So these are the conclusions that have been gone through from this above mini project. So these are the references that have been taken for this mini project. So you can see all those references, and really thanks for having some patience for this little video, and thank you all for watching this.